It's in the game.
Don't you know I'm loco? I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't think with the big bro. I got to maintain. Cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet, don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo, leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Hope just jealous cause they can't outright me. Yo, kick that style, wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet off that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. And underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm out in the night to scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Insane in the
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah. too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready? Let's go.
Joe Rowe from the gun. To the left, he's got a roll. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He's got it to his running back. Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Out for tonight. 18, that's it.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1st and 10, on to Mixon. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Oh, and
Here's Stroud now. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
out for tonight.
On play action, here's Stroud. Buying some time left. Throwing deep, intercepted in the end zone. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over at 1st and 10.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22.
No play action here. It's Milrow. Bolton down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Check, Panthers. The Panthers 50. Panthers 50.
48-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. Into the secondary past the 40. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got it at the 5. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
18. What's up?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Stroud from the pistol. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Texans are going to have a first down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Milrow with it on 1st. It connects down the sideline. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead.
Sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL using his legs.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Texans, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Swap. Love a swap.
Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Here we go. At 18.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Over. At 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
A gain of 30. And the Texans, 1st down.
they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's up?
First down throw by Stroud. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Oh, hey.
Chubb. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Texans pushing for a late spark before halftime. Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal.
18, what's up?
Off the play action, here's Stroud. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next down. That was a valuable little run right there.
Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 70 Lions. Let's go.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head, they went out and executed with their bodies to take it away. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the 2, right?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. This is going all the way to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. And they pick him off again! And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
No rush from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again to Mixon up the middle. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Throw on 3rd down. He's got Noel working the sideline. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 70 Lions, ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. The call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. And they pick him off again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one. All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is Walker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Bronco 80.
Trying for it with Milrow. This is Prater. He's got it downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Texans nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. He going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Oh, ready? 118. Outside.
Stroud off of play action. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continuing to fight it least. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Walker on first down. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
On the shape.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Quick throw is caught. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. To Walker on the check down. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the fourth. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Defense too much, the Seahawks drag him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That is how you kill a drive. It's 4th down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. At the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
He brings it in. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Well, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. On 18. That's it.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Wow, for today. 18.
They'll go play action. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go. Panthers 60. Panthers.
First throw for the backup now. Into traffic, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Feet nines, Kate. Feet nines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nines move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. To the air with Mertz. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. With a pistol, here's Mertz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give right side to Chum. It's a nice running there, gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Hawk 70.
Defense off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Two.
They're going to pass it here. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the right.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest trial.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.